podcast up next year. Thanks for I was just noticing how you got your toes. All right, you guys, don't come for me. I knew you were gonna come for me about this. All right, so hear me out, okay? So I hate sitting in a nail salon. Okay, let's start there.
I do too.
No, I
Probably
hate
not
it
more
more
than
than yeah. I can't sit still for more than
One of the
20
most
minutes
type
at a time.
A people that I know is type A about way too much. And her toenail polish is funny.
This is so bad. So I'm
Hiding them
covering
into
it.
this.
I can't say this out loud. It's so bad. So this is the second time this has happened.
In like a month. It was
No.
like back to back, wasn't it?
Back to back. So I get my toes done every other month, okay? Because I don't want to sit there. It's cost effective, but mainly I just don't want to sit there.
after today's video. Next, let's take a little bit of French gray on our window sills. If you want to put window boxes on each and every window, go for it. You can add some decoration to your door. Basically what I did is added some green to the window box. I traced around the windows with my dark brown. I'll say it one more time. Just add whatever details speak to you, whatever you think would be fun to paint, because a little watercolor doodle like this is a great way to get to know yourself and your style as an eye again in the clouds. Now I needed some gray. I don't have Payne's gray or French gray wash. White wash with a little Payne's gray watercolor tube paint, and you can see it's really, really nice.
いただきます。
いただきます。
じゃあまだ食べてないよ。
さっきエレベーター一緒になったね。
この子でいい？なんだっけ？うさぎか。
チータワだよ、チータワ。うん。ラッキョの玉、紫だ。うん。大きな目が出てるじゃん。
ワンは？
それが来たら美味しいか。そんなにちっこくないか。どれがよくやってます。
ちっちゃいの、ね、見て。Oh, no.